What's the good word, y'all? Welcome to New York Just Syndicate channel. It's your boy DKB here. So, our star running back, Breece Hall, he has some pretty big words for what he thinks this team as a whole could be, but definitely gave us some insight into the offense. He mentioned that, with the offense we have right now, I think we have an answer for everything, which I thought in and of itself was huge, but he did elaborate a little bit more for us. He said, if you don't want to load the box, Aaron's going to get the ball off all day. If you do, we've got the RPOs, and we've got him to take the shots, and we have the receivers that are going to make plays for us as well. And if the offense is struggling, we have the backbones of our defense to rely on. So we're excited for that for sure. And it this is a little bit of me oversimplifying things, but if everything comes together and we can perform at a high level, things on paper look really, really good, right? You have Garrett Wilson, who is an overall threat, short, intermediate, deep parts of the field, elite release off the line of scrimmage. He's going to be able to go out there and do everything for us, and he has the versatility to handle every position, as well as certain things like jet sweeps and things for us as well. So you get excited about that. You talk about Corey Davis, who has been our biggest big play threat in an offense that's had poor quarterback play. So you feel really excited about him if he truly is a number two receiver on this roster and he's getting those snaps, potentially putting up 1,000-yard season for us for sure. Being able to have over a 16, 18 yard per catch rate definitely looks favorable for him, and you'd expect it to probably be even a little bit higher with a guy like Aaron Rodgers tossing the ball around. You have Miko Hardman's elite speed. You have Breece Hall, who obviously can do everything at a high level, receiving out of the backfield, potentially lining up wide. I think that's something we didn't really see a whole lot of his rookie year. But definitely the big play threats on the ground, breaking off plenty of big chunk plays, picking up the consistent yardage, and then of course the home run threat ability. Izzy Abanikanda has that same home run ability as well. You have Michael Carter, his elite elusiveness if it truly ends up coming back. And then you have Tyler Conklin, who's going to be our best receiving threat in terms of pure one-on-one matchups and being able to go out there and win consistently. CJ Uzama should benefit a lot from Aaron Rodgers' ball placement and being able to go out there and rack up a lot of yards after the catch. And then we'll see what a younger version of those two guys and Jeremy Rucker looks like, who probably has the best well-rounded skill set of everybody, but is to be seen. So training camp should be fun, especially for him. And then, as they mentioned with the defense, legitimately, the defense should be able to lock down guys down, right? I think I've seen something like 12 or 14 of our 17 games. We held opponents under 20 points per game. If you have that with many other quarterbacks, you're looking at a recipe for double-digit win seasons and playoff runs for sure. So that is definitely the expectation here. Also, I do think the way we've stacked our defensive lineup in the pressures and sacks, we should be able to get to force some of these quarterbacks into mistakes. I do think we're probably looking at our best opportunity here after trying to revamp the safety room, after seeing what our cornerbacks have done and having a second year in the system. Hopefully you get more takeaways from them and get even more opportunities to put the ball in the offense's hands. So all in all, Breece Hall isn't necessarily wrong here. I do think a lot of things, again, have to come together perfectly for us. But even if you only get a handful of these elements to work right out of the gate, you're looking at an elite unit. I think, you can arguably say we could be within the top 10 offensive and defensively from the start of the season to the end, instead of having to slowly work our way up. But we'll see how that pans out. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on Breece Hall and kind of what he thinks this team could look like. And I'll catch you guys again. Peace.